there, welcome.
Hey everyone.
Hello. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us.
We hope you're having a good evening tonight.
Welcome everyone. All right guys, just say hi and let us know where you are watching from.
Yes, we are excited to get started on this design that we are doing.
Hey Denise, welcome. Come in. Thank you everyone so much for joining us tonight. My name's Amanda. This is my mom Sherry, and we are designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we make the ordinary front door extraordinary, and we know that you can too.
That's exactly right.
Tonight we have teamed up with one of our favorite companies, Surebonder, and we have a very special coupon code for you that we will talk about a little bit later. So welcome. When you hop on, just say hi and let us know you're watching and where you're watching from. Hey Joanne, hey Paula, hey Cindy,
and I'm gonna have to use
Doris.
different.
So we have a fun spring wreath that we're going to be making tonight. Hey Joyce and Jane, so good to see all your faces tonight. Hey Margaret. All right, so I'll go ahead and get started a little bit, or let you know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making a fun spring wreath. This wreath will carry you through the summer. I know it's a little bit early to be thinking about spring, but we are ready.
Yes, we
can't
are.
get here fast enough.
Yes.
Hey Sylvia, welcome. Hey guys, come on in. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to share this when you hop on. Hey Joy.
Yes.
All right, so what we're using tonight, we've got a 14-inch natural grapevine wreath base that we're going to be using.
That's right.
And we've got some really pretty greeneries that we've got, some eucalyptus, some other kind of greeneries that we're going to be using.
Yes.
I like these with the little pink flowers.
Yes. And then we've got some beautiful dahlias. They are absolutely probably one of the prettiest that I have seen. So I'm excited about using these. I'll be honest, I actually thought these were zinnias, and the lady where I got them, the little tag on the bucket said they are dahlias. So, but they are beautiful.
Yes, you get us in 2 times in one day for those of you who are in our Design with the Pros
Yes,
Club.
exactly.
All
Good
right.
to see y'all again. Yeah.
All right, so like I promised, we have teamed up with Surebonder. If you watch us, you know that we rave about some of their products. We absolutely love their glue skillet. It's our, like, one of our tools that we absolutely, as wreath makers, as designers, we cannot live without.
No, we certainly can't.
Yeah, so we love this. We also love these silicone pads that they have. They're really awesome. You can just wipe the glue right off. So tonight they're offering a 30% coupon code for our viewers, our Grace Monroe Home viewers.
They are so good to our viewers. They really are, and we appreciate that.
So we will post that in the comments if you're interested. Also, you can comment on this, and you can reply to our message, and we'll also send you the link and the details of the coupon code, and it's good for everything on their site.
Exactly. And you will love shopping on their site. They have everything that you could possibly need, as far as they've got the glue skillets, they've got glue guns, they've got staple guns, which I love the staple gun that they've got. So, and of course, like we said, the silicone pads, which are amazing.
Yeah, we were actually just using one of their glue guns earlier today.
Yes, we sure did.
So all their stuff comes in handy. If you're a designer, if you're a maker, a crafter, a DIYer, you definitely want to know about Surebonder and all of their products.
That's exactly right.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to start making my bow.
Yes, and I am too.
Let me just move some of this out of the way. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Lorene. And Colleen, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yes, and I think several people have asked where the flowers, these all came from Michael's. So the flowers that we will be using, except for the dahlias, and they came from Hobby Lobby.
So basically the ribbon that I've got tonight, I've got just some burlap 2.5 inch ribbon. This came from Hobby Lobby, but you can find pretty much anywhere. I think even Walmart carries the 2.5 inch wired burlap. So it's pretty easy to find. You could make this wreath with just the natural burlap if you wanted to, but we're gonna, have a little fun. We're gonna add some other ribbons into it.
Yes.
So we've got some pink, pretty pink. This came from D. Stevens.
Yes.
Y'all know we like D. Stevens
love.
ribbon.
Yes.
And then I also have some more burlap that has some little flowers that I'm going to be using. And then she's got some...
I've just got a pretty yellow and pink. It's got some blue in there, some stripes.
And basically, that's just to use as an accent ribbon. So,
yes.
You could use it or not. It's up to you. That's a 1.5 inch. Kind of adds a little something, I think. A little something extra.
It does. And right now, I'm just dovetailing my tails here.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if she mentioned this, but we do use 26 gauge wired ribbon, wired floral ribbon, so that's what I'm using now. And I have my Bow Dabber bow maker. So I'm just going to put my wire right into the bow maker. And then, yeah, you can order online from Hobby Lobby. You guys are right.
You sure can.
It does come in handy. They do not carry everything in their online store, but they do have a lot of your items that you'll probably need on a regular basis.
Yes, they do.
So that's always good.
And you can also order from Michael's, Joann's, all of those you can order online. So we are making our bows. I love these colors. I am so ready for spring and the spring colors.
I probably have enough.
They are so pretty. There's just something about when you put yellows and pinks and they make you happy. Or they do me.
Hey Brenda, thanks for joining us tonight. So you're going to want to make your loops about 6 inches. That seems to be my go-to for just a standard size wreath bow, 6 inches.
Yeah.
I'm not measuring, but you could measure.
Sure. And this design that we are doing is it's going to be so pretty for spring. But you can also change out the flowers if you wanted to use different colors. You certainly could do that, and it would be beautiful.
Yeah, Lori said, bring on spring.
I know. We are supposed to have some extremely cold temperatures coming in. Well, I say extremely cold. They're extremely cold for us here in Alabama.
Yeah, some of y'all, you would think we were
y'all probably would say that's not cold, but for us, yes, it's going to be cold. So we are not looking forward to that. Not even a little bit. I am a spring and summer person, so I cannot wait.
Yeah. All right, so you guys let us know where you're watching from. We always love to see how far these videos go. So let us know in the comments where you guys are watching us from, where you're tuning in
Marsha,
from.
that's so sweet. Thank you. We love being able to make things for you all. That's what I was trying to decide how big I want my bow here. I think I'm just going to do 4, 6. I think I'm just going to do a 12 loop.
All right, so let's see. We have people watching from all over. That's great.
Yes.
Well, thank y'all for joining us.
Yes, welcome.
And if you watch the replay, just put hashtag replay in the comments so that we know. We always come through and we answer any kind of questions.
That's
so
right.
even if you aren't watching live, please feel free to ask questions because we always keep up with those questions and we come back and answer.
We sure do. Because sometimes the comments get ahead of us. We don't get to see them all while we're making something. So we do try to go back and answer all of them.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Vicki. Carolyn, thank y'all for joining us tonight.
Hey, Joy. Joy said she knows what we mean about the cold front coming through. Yes, we're not looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we're from Alabama.
Yeah.
So any kind of cold is just like bone-chilling cold for us.
Yes, it is.
Not being used to it.
And it is going to be very cold here. I think it's, they're saying it's going to be the coldest that we've had in a long while. So, not looking forward to it. But
so basically right now we're just fluffing out our bows.
Yeah, well you are. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm fixing to. Yeah, I'm getting there. She's a lot faster than her mama at this. And in case you have never watched us before, we are mother-daughter.
Yeah, for those of you who are just joining us and just tuning in, welcome.
Yes.
I'm Amanda and this is my mom Sherry and we are wreath designers at Grace Monroe Home. And we are so glad that you decided to join us tonight.
Yes.
We have teamed up with SureBonder, like I mentioned before, so we have a really great 30% off coupon code
that
for
is
our
amazing,
viewers, our Grace Monroe Home viewers. So those of you watching, you can just comment and we'll send you a message with the link and, let's see, and with the coupon code.
Yes.
So they are really great to us. And, they know, those of us who are wreath makers, they have listened to us.
They have. They really
have. They have listened to us, and they know the things to make it easier for us.
Yes. For instance, these glue pads. If you make wreaths and you don't have one, I just highly recommend that you get one right away.
And the thing is, and those that are in our Design with the Pros Club, they know we don't buy a bunch of unnecessary stuff.
No,
that
we
feel
do
is
not.
Unnecessary. We don't just feel like you need this and that and this equipment and that tool just to make wreaths. So when we have some things that are like our staples, our go-tos, and these two, they're one of those.
Yes.
Or they're two of those.
We try to do the best that we can to keep your costs down if you make wreaths. So that's our goal.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and put our bows on our bases.
And did you tell them we are using 14-inch?
I think I mentioned earlier, but yeah, for those of you who are just hopping on, we're using a 14-inch base. You could use an 18.
Sure you
We have done this design actually on an 18 before, so, I mean, you could really use any size you wanted to.
Yes, you can. And the good thing, like I said, about this particular design, you can get creative and use just about any flowers that you choose and just kind of do the same type of design, but just change it up by using different colors, different flowers, that kind of thing. It's very versatile.
Hey, Jean. Hey, Joey. Yes, you need to order this pad. It's great.
You really do.
I didn't know how good it was until
we didn't.
You should see underneath this before we started using the pad. We've got glue.
Don't show.
I'm not.
It's embarrassing.
I'm not.
But yeah,
y'all don't want to see it.
No.
But there's glue everywhere.
Yep.
Then we got these pads, and the glue just wipes.
It's amazing.
Wipes right off.
I mean, it absolutely is amazing. It just really is. Okay, I'm going to start with my dahlias here. And like I said before, look at those. Are they not absolutely gorgeous? These things are gorgeous. As soon as I saw these, I said, I have got to have them.
Yeah, they're very realistic. They've got a variation
And you know,
of
I said
colors.
they came from Hobby Lobby. They did not. These came from Michael's as well. So I'm sorry about that.
Hey, thanks for sharing, Jean. We appreciate that. That really helps us when you guys
yes, it
share
really
videos.
does, and
So
we
thank
do
you.
appreciate it.
So if you know somebody who would love to learn to make a wreath, share this video.
Yep.
So with these dahlias, and really with all of these, you want to make sure that you're going to keep your stems a little bit on the longer side.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch us, you know that we always normally keep our stems pretty long, and everybody asks us why. And that's just because we can kind of maneuver the flowers the way that we want them to, and it really helps to give depth to your wreaths. When we design, we try to make things as realistic, you know, as we can. We want it to
Close to nature.
as close to nature.
Yes.
We want it to seem like, you know, you're just in a garden or of wildflowers or whatever. So, you know, when you leave the stems long, you can kind of maneuver things the way that you want them more.
Exactly. And what I did just then, I've put my dahlia in, but I've also put in the little bud, and I just kind of put it out just like it was growing, just like on the stem here.
And we will go afterwards and cut these stems off. We're not going to leave them long, and we're not going to leave them messy so that they, you know, scratch a door or anything like that.
No. We always cut them off just, you know, even with the back of the wreath. So
now y'all know that I love to keep my stems, and if you're a new viewer, first time viewer, let me know in the comments if you've never watched us before. But I do recommend that you hang on to these really good stems. When you get a really good stem like that, hang on to it.
Definitely.
Because it's really great for, well, it's great to stir your glue.
Yes,
but it's
you can
also
do all
great
kinds of, as you see, I have a stick here for that.
to make picks and things with these stems. So if I get a good one, I always save it.
That's the truth. And this is our glue skillet that we are using, our Surebonder glue skillet. And we do have the 30% off coupon right now for these. And this is their professional grade glue skillet. And it is amazing. It has an on-off switch. And just, we love it. And we're just dipping the ends of our stems right into the glue. And I'm going to use my same little bud here, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, Sharon, these glue pads also came from Surebonder, and
They did.
So,
We have been using Surebonder products for 11 years now, I guess, at least for a long time. So, and we love them. We absolutely love them. You cannot go wrong. Now I've got my last dahlia that I'm using, and I'm just going to put it over here beside my bow.
and that's a little tip. Always make sure that you do put some flowers behind your bow and this side, on the inside of the bow. A lot of people don't think to do that, but it really does.
It makes such a difference.
It makes such a difference with your wreaths.
Okay. My bow is a little loose, but I will fix that by adding some things around it.
So we've got some yellow roses. We've got some really pretty orange roses. These are almost
gorgeous.
a coral orange, orangey color.
Yes. They are
They're
so
really
pretty.
And I thought I had 3, but
You did.
I don't know what happened to my 3rd.
You probably threw it on the floor. Who
I
knows?
dropped it somewhere.
Let's see. You have 3 somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, Donna, it does. It definitely makes your wreaths fuller when you put the flowers or greenery, whichever, on the inside and the outside of the bow. So it really makes it pop and stand out. Oh, I lost my flower.
Yes, I don't know what you did with it.
That's okay.
You ate it.
That's
I don't
all
know. We haven't had supper yet. She's eating her flowers over here. Oh.
And I just love these colors.
I do too. They are just perfect for spring. And summer, really.
Yeah, because really you could use it all spring, all summer.
Definitely.
And so basically what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of going around the outside of the wreath and placing my bigger flowers where I want them.
Outside. And this is a good, you know, I talked about changing up your flowers and things. And you could also, if you wanted to add some kind of sign or even a monogram or something right here, because we're not going to fill in right here. So it would be perfect to do that with. So there's a lot that you can do with this particular one.
Bonnie said, my husband's doctor said eat a plant-based diet. Well, you know.
Hey, there you go, Bonnie. Look at her. She's doing what they tell her.
And you know, a lot of times you'll see us, we do the greenery first. But this one, we're trying to throw y'all off guard a little bit.
This one's a little different.
We're doing this one a little bit different.
And now you may see ours may be in different spots and that kind of thing. The color, she can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter with this. You can just put them wherever you want to.
I do wish I had my other.
I know. I don't.
My other orange one though.
I will see if I can find you one.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you found it. Look at there.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing because she'd have blamed me.
I would.
She'd have said, "What did you do?
What did you do with my flowers?"
Yeah, you know how that goes. But that's okay. Because she is my baby girl.
Alright, so this is a really fun wreath. I like
it
this.
Is.
Colorful and fun.
It is colorful and fun. It definitely is. Okay.
Let's see. So this is eucalyptus that we're using in here. These other ones, they're just different types of greenery that came from Michael's. So you can look in their spring section. This came from the spring section at Michael's. Their current spring section.
Yes. It did. Now we've got some other little pink buds that we're going to add. These are so pretty. Okay, now I'm the one that's missing one.
What are
Where
you
did my other pink?
Oh, I have it.
See, there's, look there. Look there. I'm going to have to get her.
Philip said, Sherry, you have to tell him it's where you put it.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Wherever you put it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's usually the case.
That is
like, you can ask my husband, you can ask her. I cannot find things. It could be a snake. If it were a snake, it would bite me. Because I cannot find things.
Yes, he used to say that she did not get the finding gene, and he says I don't have it either, because we can both go into a room looking for something. Neither one of us can find it, and he can walk right in there and pick it up. That's just the way it is.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is either, but we just did not get that. Okay, before I add my cutesy pink, she's way faster than me. I'm going to add some. These are just little yellow rosebuds.
Cheryl said that the glue pads are sold out, but they may have the blue ones. So
yeah, check on the blue ones.
You have to look, and it's the 19 by 19. And I do know that when I checked earlier, they did have them in blue. So hopefully they still have them. They haven't sold out, but they do sell out really quick.
Yeah, they do. And I can understand why, because they're amazing. They really are.
I'm not ahead of you.
Are you not? Oh, I thought you had already started using the greenery.
No.
Okay. Good.
I was just cutting my greenery.
You were just cutting it. Okay. And there again, I'm just putting this right around. This is a good design for someone that is a beginner. You could, you know, you don't necessarily have to use quite as many of the different elements that we are. You could just start with just the roses and go from there. So it's definitely something that a beginner could do.
And now I am just going to go ahead and start adding my greenery, just kind of going around, excuse me, seeing where there are holes or things like that, and just adding the greenery in.
Mm-hmm. Have you haven't added your pink flowers yet? I'm going to add a few of
I was going to put
those.
some through the bow, too.
Yes. And these are just as cute as they can be. The only issue that I have is that they do come apart very easily. So just make sure if you buy this that you glue. I just take a little bit of glue and glue these back on. And I noticed that there are a lot of loose ones laying around in the store. So just make sure that you get one that's the bush that's got them all on there, because they really are adorable. They are so cute.
Let's see, Sue's asking you, because you made it seem like I was the youngest, but I'm not.
She's not the youngest, no.
I'm not her, I'm her baby,
girl.
but I'm not her baby baby.
She's not my baby. No, I do have, my daughter Rebecca is my youngest.
And she has two.
Yes, I just have two, yes. I have 2 daughters and 4 grandchildren now, 3 granddaughters and 1 grandson. Amanda has 2 daughters, and Rebecca, my youngest, has a daughter and a baby son who is almost 6 months old. And they are amazing little kids.
So I'll show you guys what I'm doing right now. And what I'm doing is I wanted some of the greenery with the little pink flowers. I wanted it throughout the bow.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of leaving my stems long, and I'm coming around the side of the bow. And this one doesn't have glue yet, but I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing. And then when I get it glued in, then I take it and I pull it through. And that makes it so that it kind of goes throughout the bow and becomes kind of one with the bow, I guess you could say.
Yep. And it actually helps something else. You saw that mine was a little flimsy. It wasn't standing up like I wanted it to. And see, because of putting the flowers in there, it helps it to stand up just like I needed it to. So.
And then I just take my loops and I just kind of fluff them out around the flowers, you know, wherever I want them to go. And you can add as many or as few, or you don't have to add those at all if you don't want to.
No, but I think they are really pretty. It kind of helps the bow to be incorporated into the whole design. So it doesn't look like the bow is just stuck there. It's kind of incorporated. Yeah, and it almost looks
like the flowers are growing
all through the bow.
That's
exactly.
why I like it.
I love that too.
Already cut some of this off. I think somebody was asking if Rebecca crafts.
She does. She doesn't, she worked for us a little while. She just did not love making wreaths. So,
and that's okay.
And that is all right. So I make her wreaths for her. But she does do a lot of other things. She's actually right now in nursing school and is in her last semester of nursing school. So she is amazing. I still don't know how she managed to do it all with having a 2-year-old at the time and a newborn. But she did.
Yeah, let's see. Somebody, and it went by kind of fast. Oh, somebody was asking if we were going to show them some Valentine's Day And we do. If you'll go to our page, Grace Monroe Home, and you guys who may be new to our channel, just let us know in the comments if you are new to us.
Yes, yes.
But if you're new, just go to our page, Grace Monroe Home. Make sure that you like and follow us. And if you'll scroll down, you'll see that we have several videos, Valentine's videos, that we've already done.
Yes.
On there. So
these are so pretty.
some of these little tags are really hard to get off. Like, I don't think
they really are. I had trouble with that too.
I don't think they want you to get them off.
I don't think they do. They don't think about that when they're putting them on, I don't think. There's another one that has come off. Let's see. Hey, Deborah. Okay. I'm about ready to start on my greenery. And like she said before, if you have watched us, you know that most of the time we do the greenery first. But this happens to be one of those times that we do the flowers first.
This is one of those reasons right here why I usually keep the stems long. And I cut this one too short. And it's just, it makes it, when you cut them short, it just makes it kind of hard to maneuver the flower where you want it to be. So if you want to kind of move it around at a different angle, it makes it a little bit harder. And then your flowers pop off.
Yep.
Which I'm doing now.
Yes.
I should have left this one a little bit longer, but that's okay.
It happens.
Colleen asked how we avoid getting glue on the bow. You know, we just try really hard not to get the glue on the bow, but inevitably sometimes
it happens, yes.
So the trick, if you do get glue on your bow, this is a really good tip. You just want to make sure that you have a hairdryer, which we always keep one right underneath
it's underneath here. I would show it to you, but it looks disgusting.
Well,
it has glue all over it.
It's probably not the safest.
No, it's probably not, but, you know, just don't tell anybody.
But we, like if you get some glue, just try to kind of scrape off with your hand as much as you can. And then just take your blow dryer really close, and that glue will just start to dissolve.
It just dissolves. It sure does.
It's a really great
tip
that we figured out, that we learned. Because, you know, you try not to get glue on the bow, but inevitably
sometimes you just are. It'll drip or something, so I don't know where this wire is coming from.
Joey was asking when we start making patriotic wreaths.
We usually start probably in February, probably around the middle to end of February, because we usually have people that want them for Memorial Day, and then, of course, for July 4th. So, yep. And then, of course, we do have some that, you know, order them all year, you know, just anytime during the year. So, but, yeah, that's when we start normally. And now, did you show them this? This is just a little small boxwood, I guess, or it could be lemon leaf.
Yeah,
maybe lemon leaf. And
but you could use any kind of boxwood.
You could use anything like that, yeah.
We're using a little bit of a variation of greeneries, but really you could use one kind. You could just use plain boxwood. Whatever, you know, you can find would really work in this. That's the great thing about this. It's very versatile.
It is. And it has always done really well. So for those that are sellers, this particular design has been a really good one for us.
I think I'm going to get some of these.
You adding something?
Well, I think I need a little bit.
Yeah, I may need a few, but I'm not
get some
sure.
of these little
Yes.
flowers.
Yep.
Cynthia, these wreath stands actually, they just come from a local florist. We have some really heavy duty, sturdy, big handmade wooden wreath stands. But these I love. These are just from a florist. We went to our local florist and we just asked them, hey, do you mind selling us, 4 or 5? And they were like, sure. So I suggest that, you try your local florist because, I mean, they get them in bulk. So, why not? They're usually happy to get rid of some. I mean, you're paying them.
Yes,
and they're, they'll usually
exactly
give you,
right.
Pretty good discount on them. But the reason that I like this is that I can just kind of move it. Like
it's light. Exactly.
I know you guys have seen me, but I just kind of move it around. And I'm kind of all over the place when I design anyway.
Yes.
And I'm left-handed.
Clear. Yeah, she's left-handed, so we have to...
So we kind of have to...
Yeah, kind of work around each other.
But I love these stands. And this is a 5 foot, so it's like the perfect height for me.
Yep, and for me.
Yeah, Linda, you can go to our website at www.gracemonroehome.com. You can find out all about us, our wreaths, and everything that we do. We have a blog that you can check out, lots of videos and things like that.
Yes. And we do have our Design with the Pros Club where we actually teach people exactly how to make the wreaths that we've been selling since 2007, and we teach them also how to sell them online. It is closed right now for new members, but you can get on the waiting list, and you will be one of the first to know when we do open it again to new members.
Barbara said, we watch you do the wreath and then we try to duplicate it. Is it okay that it's like yours and we try to sell something that we copied from you?
Well, sure.
Yeah, we don't mind.
I don't mind that at all.
The thing that you have to remember is, even us, like you'll see, ours don't look exactly the same.
They never do.
They're no, I mean, it may be the same design and the same style, but you as an artist or crafter or, whatever you want to call yourself, a wreath maker, it's gonna look different. It's not gonna be exactly the same, so we don't have a problem with it. It's perfectly fine.
No, not at all. That's exactly right. I have always said, we've had people, we started out selling on eBay, and I would get messages on eBay from people saying, oh, this seller just copied your wreath, and this one did, and, I would tell them exactly what I'm fixing to say. There are so many doors in this world that, more power to anybody. If you can learn something from us, then that's great. We don't have any problem with that.
I'm just going to put a few more of these pink. I love this pink with the greenery.
I do too.
Anytime that I can get like some good greenery and flowers together, it's like,
yep,
save time and money. Let's see. I will put the link to the where you can get the Surebonder in the comments so that you guys can get yourselves one of these because they're really awesome.
Yes.
And it's a 30% discount, and it's just good for our Grace Monroe Home
Yes,
viewers.
only our viewers. So they are just so good to our viewers. And that saves a lot. And you'll see I'm lifting up the tails here and making sure that I put greenery up under. That makes all the difference. It's very important. I cannot tell you how many times that I see, you know, the tails, they get moved or something, and then there's this empty space in somebody's wreath, and that, no, don't do that. Make sure to put something up under, and see how nice it makes the tails stand out so much better. So it makes a big difference.
Yeah, Bev said if somebody she said that if somebody copies hers, she considers that a compliment.
Yes, that's exactly right.
That's the way you have to look at it.
You do. And you always get ideas, you know, from looking at other things, and so.
Now you don't want to take somebody's picture and say that you made that. That's where the problem is.
And we've had people do that too. So you don't want that.
You know,
that's just
if
awful.
you made it.
Yes,
it's fine.
Okay. Let's see. I need one more eucalyptus, and then I think I'm about finished with mine. And they'll see that yours is fuller.
Well, it's just different.
Oops! I just poked her.
I'm gonna have to do the hairdryer trick.
Yeah, because I just got glue on her. We're not used to working quite this close together, except during lives, and you would think I'd get used to that, but no, she makes me be in a room all by myself.
No, I don't make her. She wants to be in a room.
Yeah, I'm just teasing.
Apparently,
I really
she
do.
can't concentrate.
I can't concentrate. No, I can't, because I end up talking too much. Imagine that. Let's see, my eucalyptus fell apart here, so I am having to glue some back together.
Oh, I was going to use this. I forgot I got some of these out.
Oh yeah, you got them out and put them over here.
A couple in here.
And I haven't used them. There we go. Now I don't remember where I was going to put this. Now then.
Do you have something?
I think I'll put one more. Well, that one fell apart too.
Yeah, we will be listing these on our website when we get done. We'll probably have them up tomorrow.
Yes, so if you are interested, make sure to check back, because these will probably go quickly. And they're already made, so they will ship out quickly as well.
Really, like we said before, you can make this. A lot of times we'll do it with red in place of the pink. The hot pink we'll do yellow and red and orange. I mean, you could use like any color combination.
Any color.
You could change it out and use it, and it's just really pretty.
You could
design.
You know, because if I had wanted to, I could have included some blue in this, because I've got blue in my ribbon. But yes, any color.
And Janet was asking if when we trim the backs, if we go back and add more glue.
No, we don't. Because of the way that we glue them, when you put your stem in your glue, and then you put it into the wreath, you weave it into the wreath. You'll see that we weave it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
It's hard to see. I know, but that way the glue actually gets on each piece of the grapevine as it's passing through. It also moves up the stem here as well as it's going through. So no, we do not have problems with flowers falling out, and we never have to put any extra.
But that's another thing that's good about this. The Surebonder, I mean, somebody in our private group was saying earlier today that they had a mailbox swag outside since before Christmas.
Yes, that was amazing.
They used the Surebonder glue, and that everything was still held really tight, which is kind of surprising considering it was outside in the
in the elements. Exactly.
But this glue is really good, and we've used a lot of glue.
Yes, we have, and it is. I have ordered it from several different companies, and this is the best, honestly.
Yeah, Becky wanted to see the back before we trim it. This is what the back looks like.
I've already started, but yes. See how they're poked out?
I think I still even have tags. Do I have tags on my back? Yeah.
Yeah, she's even got a tag.
I gotta take the tags off and everything. But so once we're done, then we just go through and we just
get as close to the wreath as we can, and just clip it off.
We clip everything off, and you just want to make sure that there are no sharp edges.
Right.
Because you don't want it to scratch a door.
Exactly.
But yeah, let's see. Somebody was asking to see in the comments. The ribbon. This is the burlap ribbon, and this just came from Hobby Lobby, but I know pretty much anywhere carries it. This is wired. You do want to use the wired. I know you can get natural burlap that's not wired, but it's a lot more difficult to use. It's a lot more difficult,
yes.
So definitely get the wired, but this is 2.5 inch, and it just came from Hobby Lobby.
So there we go.
Hey Susan, thanks for joining us. If you are just joining us and maybe you're new to our channel, welcome and hello. Make sure that you catch us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be releasing a new tutorial tomorrow on YouTube, and it's going to be a fun one. So
yes, it is.
You guys want to check that out, so find us on YouTube at Grace Monroe Home. And
I promise if you make wreaths, you will want to see this one.
Yeah, and make sure that you like and follow our page on Facebook so that you can get all the notifications. And these are artificial.
Yes, they are.
We didn't mention that before, but yes, everything that we're using is artificial.
Oh, Margaret just ordered the skillet. Yay!
Great, you will love it.
Thank you, Lori, for sharing.
Yes.
Hey, Amy.
And I have not clipped the backs off of mine yet, but I will go through and do that a little bit later.
Yes. But there they are.
And the fun thing about this wreath is you could really add, fun little elements to it.
Sure,
you could add butterflies.
Yes.
We love to use butterflies.
Yes.
So you could use the artificial butterflies. You could get a little bird.
You've got some little birds. You could put a cute little bird.
You could add one of the little birds, sitting on one of your flowers somewhere, on your bow. And you would just hot glue it.
I just moved the camera. Sorry. Sorry, hopefully you can still see. I didn't realize I moved it.
Yeah. We're still here.
We're still here. We're all right. Everything's good.
But yeah, you could add, little critters, all the little ladybugs or
I was looking for a little bumblebee because I had one around here just a minute ago and I can't find it. But yes, you could put a little bumblebee or something. It'd be really cute.
So you just want to use just a little bit of glue right there on the bottom and attach that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did I not already dovetail them? No, I forgot to dovetail some. You're right. Thanks for reminding me.
Yes.
Yeah, I am going to dovetail. Some of them I did, and some of them I forgot. So thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
To dovetail a ribbon, you just take the ribbon, and you just fold it in half, and you just cut in an upward motion, just like that. And then that gives you that nice little dovetail. I don't know if you guys can see it from there, but...
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for reminding me.
She makes a pretty bow, don't it? Her bows are way prettier than mine.
No, they're all...
they're mine are not. They're not bad, but I just love her bows.
All right, guys.
That's why she makes most of the bows.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yes.
And definitely check us out both on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram.
Definitely.
Check out our social media. Check out Surebonder. They are on Facebook. They do great tutorials, DIY tutorials and craft tutorials. So check them out on Facebook also. And check the comments for the coupon code and the link of where you can get this glue
skillet and the glue pads. I know that Kathy just asked where to get this, and I think Kathleen asked how do we get to the YouTube channel? And
just go to YouTube and search Grace Monroe Home, and we will come up. That'll be what you see, and just make sure you subscribe to our channel, and then you'll get notified when we add new videos on there.
Yes, and we will be adding one tomorrow. Let's see.
All right, guys. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful night. We have really enjoyed being with you guys tonight.
Yes, we have. Thank you. Peggy said they were beautiful. Thank you, Peggy.
Yes, and y'all give Surebonder some hearts and let them know how much we appreciate
them. Because they are so good to our customers, and we do appreciate that so much. And 30% off is a great deal. So make sure if there are things that you need, and like I said, you need this for sure, and one of these, then use that coupon code.
And if they do go out of stock, when we announce these coupon codes, they start going out of stock on things really quickly. So if they are out of stock on any items, just keep checking back. This code will be good through the end of the month, and they'll restock.
Yes, they will.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Yes.
We'll see you soon.
Good night.
Bye, guys.